and 2 and 3 and a quick, quick, slow and a 1, 2, 3, relax. Okay guys, so let's go through the techniques. First of all, you never want to lock your knees, because when you lock your knees, you're not giving yourself the space and the flexibility to pivot. Now this movement works only when you use your feet to pivot, okay? If you were to stay stagnant and do this, the movement is not going to look great and you're not going to have the angles that you want to create, okay? So always remember this, when it comes to a horizontal figure of 8, you need your feet to be able to pivot with you, okay? So going through the movement, now what makes this move looks good is the fact that through the count, 1 and a, 2 and a, you're rotating your hips. So we have, and this is right before the 1, and 1. I'm already sitting my hips further than where my feet is. So if my feet is right below my shoulders, I'm really pushing the hip out already. Roll number 1. Roll number 2, look at where my belly button is facing. I'm going, and I'm facing diagonal. 1 and I'm pivoting through my feet. 2 and okay? What you don't want to do is go 1 and get stuck there. You want to remember you're going 1 and 2 and you're rotating through it. We go and bend your knees. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Pushing to the other side. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8. One more time. Okay, belly button in, hold your core so that your upper body stays as still as possible. Otherwise, you're going to look like that. Okay, here we go. Belly button in. First rule of thumb, feet right below your shoulders so that you can go further with your hips. The further your leg is, the smaller your hip movement are, okay? So we go. And push your hip out. Okay, but now you want to start your pivot first. Pivot, belly button facing diagonal. Then you push the hip out. Now you're going to pull your left hip back while you push your right hip to the front after you finish. So draw around, out, around, out, belly button in, hold your core, around. Now look at my feet. I'm pivoting, 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 pivoting. I'm never here. Okay? So we have 7, 8, and quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick, slow, and now one last thing before we continue. Remember this, your hips consist of both sides. So you don't want to just focus left, right, okay? My opposite hip is really helping with that pushing back while the left hip goes forward. So left hip goes forward, right hip pushes back. I push it up. Left hip pull back, my right hip needs to rotate with it. Go out, left hip rotate with it. Okay, so really work through both sides of your hips. Yeah, so let's do it together. Here we go, guys. 6, 7, 8. Quick, quick, slow, and quick, quick, slow, and a basic. 2, 3, 4, again. 6, here we go. And quick, quick, slow, pivot, quick, quick, slow, basic. 1, 2, continue, and now we're gonna do a figure of 8 on 5, 6, 7, 8, but now with the footwork.